Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with the Jobber Report. Um,
Woo!
yeah, sorry about this delay.
Houston, they have landed.
We're starting off for anyone that's. Oh, we have 4 people are in here. Thanks for.
They've been,
Ow!
they've been ready.
Thank you guys
They are
for
here.
being patient. Um, yes, we had a some technical difficulties, but here we are. We're ready. Our description, yes, this is the Jobber Report. Right next to me here is Mr. Big D, the man of the hour.
Hey.
Um,
Oh,
he's got
shucks.
an awesome pick tonight, so I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. That's our main event of the evening. Is Big D's pick.
I almost had to go back and look and see what I picked.
Well, we have NWA from Big D today, so stick around for that. It's going to be exciting to watch, and it's a YouTube link. So for both of our matches today, this is a Naughty or Nice, the Jobber Report. I'm Max Jaw. Today we have Naughty or Nice. We basically pick 2 matches, either good or bad or segments or whatever, just to show you bad parts of wrestling history, good parts of wrestling history. And today we have 2 picks for you. They're both in the description below. One of them, our first, that's right, just go down below. Get down on it. Get down
Get
on
down
it.
on Get down on
Ha!
it.
And, so,
Get down
and one of ours.
on
So my pick is on the WWE Network. Big D is the resident singer here. I think Big D is like a walking encyclopedia of music. Like that's what it feels like.
God, there's a lot of music in my head.
I have a
But don't ask me to pick one out myself because I'll be thinking for hours.
oh that see that's a problem when you have too
You
much
said
knowledge.
those little triggers, and then the whole avalanche just comes down.
Oh no, it's a
No, it's usually an awesome time, so it's okay.
I was gonna say is this like a analysis by or paralysis by analysis? That's like if I have to make a decision. Like I'm good if I have more than like if I have like 2 or more. Like let's just say 4 or more things to pick from. Then I'm okay.
Oh
But
yeah.
once I get to 2, that's where the trouble
Oh
comes.
yeah. Oh well, no. Usually, no, down to two, I'm good.
No.
Where you want to go to eat? I don't care.
Oh yeah.
You want to go here? You want to go here? No. Let's, sure, why not?
Oh,
You get tired of saying no.
I'm familiar with that one. I'm familiar a lot with that one. What do you want to eat?
I'm
I
just,
don't care. Okay, let's go here. I don't want to go there.
I'm picky.
Yeah.
I'm picky when it goes on. When it goes to going to eat out.
I'm picky too
But
because I got so many issues with that as well. Like I always have to
well,
watch my heart.
well, I just usually like I could have made that better.
No, dude,
I don't want
that's
to go.
the one. I'm glad I don't have that problem because 99% of the times, like I even go to McDonald's, I'm like I couldn't have made that better. Like I remember my stepmom used to like back in the day. She's like, maybe we can figure out how to make that Big Mac at home, and I'm like, please don't, please don't,
So,
don't. So yes, today we have our very first match is well we actually kind of have 2 little things that I got going on for us as far as a pick
yeah, a lot
today.
actually.
Huh?
Oh, it's fixed. I was like, there's a lot going on today, actually.
Yeah, there is a lot. So we have, and in between our picks, we also have guess the promo, and this is where you play the game with us. We're gonna read these promos. We pick promos. We're gonna read them. We're gonna read them straight faced, and then you guys get to guess in the comments. And you can. I'm gonna start separating these into playlists, so you can play this game even off when we're not live. You can play this game, and
Your friends and family, Friday night game nights. Hey, let's play Java Report.
that's right. We're gonna come up with a deck of cards with promos.
man, we got choose. Don't choose the big ones because that's small print right there.
Well, today I have a pretty decently long one. It's a story.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
Oh,
really? My original one was 3 parts. I'm like, no.
I have a story for you today, and it's so we're gonna deliver it straight faced, right? And then after a while, if we don't like, even after like, we might deliver it like how it was delivered or as faithfully as possible. Because Big D has talked about doing an Oscar promo, and I just can't wait to see him deliver it. So I'm hoping that today's the day, but I don't know.
Not
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 today.
today.
Not today.
I can
Okay.
tell you that.
So yes, in between our matches, so these are watch-alongs, our very first matches on the WWE Network. It is. I'm just gonna go straight into it, and so you guys can find it. Basically, just go in the description, copy the name of the pay-per-view there, and just paste it in the WWE Network. It should pop up. And so our very first pick, and this is my pick tonight. I get to start off the evening with WCW Capital Combat 1990 pay-per-view, and we're gonna go. So it's WCW Capital Combat 1990, and under Jump 2 underneath the video, we have. I'm bringing to you today once in a lifetime opportunity that has happened in the WWE. Or I'm sorry, WCW, and that was the appearance of RoboCop, and RoboCop was a big movie star. Well, not RoboCop. This was a movie, and RoboCop was a character, and he was super cool. All that stuff, robot, you know.
Did you like RoboCop?
Oh, I love RoboCop. Loved it.
I didn't. I really wasn't. I didn't really get into him much.
Oh man, my dad took me to the movie. I was like, I don't know how, like in 1990. So I think the movie came out. I mean, it was probably like 4 or 5. I mean, that was just such a strong impression. Like, I didn't know what the movie was about, anything like that. It was just how cool the character was. That's all. Like, I just kept asking him, like, can you draw this for me? Because my dad can draw really well.
Okay.
And I just remember like how cool RoboCop looked. That was it. Like everything else, whatever. But after like the first one was good. The rest of them,
I don't think I've ever. I mean, I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it from it. Nothing. I know what RoboCop is. He's a robot cop.
I mean, you got like about 90% of it. You got 90% of the movie. And there's a lot of social commentaries and kind of satire in the movie that's disguised as this kind of like sci-fi movie. Right. The first one's pretty good. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll start doing some movie reviews sometime. So now we have way too much shit to do. Anyways, this is Capital Combat. This is the appearance of RoboCop. Now, one thing you have to understand is that, so WCW, I think Turner Broadcasting owned. It didn't own necessarily the rights to RoboCop, but they did own the rights to distribution of RoboCop, so they could use the likeness to advertise on any of the Turner networks. This particular thing is like, this happened only once. RoboCop, like this futuristic sci-fi character, showed up on a WCW program, and it was ridiculous. Like, you've never seen anything like this before or really after, and it's like really a unique moment in wrestling history, as far as my knowledge of it. And one thing with this RoboCop thing is the suit is incredibly cumbersome and difficult to maneuver in and move in.
Good song. Sorry.
He couldn't. So like all the shots in the movie that he was in the car, he couldn't wear the bottom part of the costume because he couldn't bend. All he could really pretty much do is walk, just like move, and then people had to watch for him not falling over. So this whole setup, like you can imagine that it's super cumbersome, and the guy who I believe it is Peter Weller, the guy who actually played the original RoboCop, is the dude playing RoboCop in this clip, in this little segment, because he was a smaller guy, and the suit really makes him bigger. Now the suit in a movie, they can patch it up, glue it up. It was really difficult to put on, really difficult to maneuver in. It was just a pain in the ass. Now, imagine that, where this guy can't do anything. So the memo to the bookers and everybody who was writing the show was primarily like, RoboCop can't do shit. So don't plan on him getting in the ring, doing anything. He could just basically walk. And he can rotate, he can walk. He can't bend his knees. If we fell down, that would be it. Like, I can only imagine what would happen in this whole clip if RoboCop actually falls down.
His arm only went up the side.
Yeah, it was like this. Hold on, I don't know where my camera is.
I will shoot you.
That's right.
Hello. I will shoot you. Hello.
It was close enough, yeah. Hold on. It's difficult to do. All right. So, yeah, that's the story here. And RoboCop, so Sting is going to be locked up in the cage here. And this starts about 1 minute, 33 seconds, or 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 56 seconds. Or you can just click on the jump to moments. And it says Sting and RoboCop arrive at Capital Combat. So I am going to... I hope everybody's there. Are you there, Big D?
I believe so. I'm on a different timestamp, but I'm at the...
1:28?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we're at 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The timestamp I just gave was for the match, which is Rock and Roll Express, that I have right after this. So we're going to watch this segment. It's a pretty short segment. I want you to pay attention to the cage. And then I'll talk this through, because this was a very interesting moment, because anything could happen in this live show, okay? Anything. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I am going to play... Okay, so I'm going to count down, sorry.
Oh.
I hope you guys are ready. In 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. This is the first time you saw RoboCop here. It's smoky. This is the good old 90s here. And RoboCop's walking.
So was this for RoboCop 1?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I think so. I think the second one came in the 90s. So, I don't know who's... here comes Sting. And he's walking out. And this segment's supposed to be a little bit different. And when they realized they couldn't do anything with RoboCop, there had to be a lot of improv going on. So, we're going to see. So, Sting was feuding with...
those Zumbas.
Yeah,
those sweatpants.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is the Sting before Sting before Sting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here comes RoboCop. So we're waiting for RoboCop. I think he almost like walks into something here. But so, like we talked about, he can basically just walk and not do a whole lot. And his costume part. Oh, here's Ole and Arn Anderson and Sid Vicious. They They jump Sting. Boom. They lock him in the cage. And here comes RoboCop. So this suit, like in the movie, is different. Oh, see, he almost tripped there. It's like watching this is like you're on the edge, just going like, oh, I don't know if he's going to fall over or... That's about as fast as he's running right now.
He's so running.
As you watch the door, it's just... Oh, the cage is supposed to be locked. But whoop, there he goes. I mean, this kind of... Yep. So I want you to watch his left leg, because it's coming off. Like now he's holding it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I see it.
And there's not a whole lot he can do, but he's holding his leg. I mean, the outfit is a pain in the ass, and what they managed, and like this was just the epitome of WCW. I feel like in the early '90s.
Right.
Like he's holding his leg.
I can't do anything, bro.
Yeah, they're like, thank you for coming and breaking. Keep watching his leg. So this is just extremely awkward, and yeah, there he goes.
It looks like he pulled a groin.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
And that's it. That is it. That is my segment for you. Just the most unique, bizarre moment. Well, not most bizarre, but definitely one of the most bizarre moments in wrestling history. It does not translate. Like, he's not going to go in there and kick everybody's ass.
Right.
So
that's why I didn't watch. Maybe I saw that and I was like, nope, I'm not watching this. I don't like him. So maybe I just don't remember.
We have the Junkyard Dog here, and this is the promo. So this is the promo before the match I chose. So the match is on next. And a Junkyard Dog is... I haven't watched too much of him, but...
Back in the NWA.
And if you're listening, or if you're... See, there's indistinct description of what he's saying. Like, it's pretty funny in the closed caption. Yeah.
Right, and then that's what, like, oh man, I gotta go back and see what he said, because here I am copying down the captions.
Are you?
Well, no, but like if you were, that's how I did last week's.
Oh, like
with Hawk and Animal. There's a lot of in the inaudibles and stuff like that. And
there's Jim Cornette.
So this is when NWA was really big with WCW. Yeah, Jim Cornette. He's getting some heat currently now again.
Oh, he's always getting heat.
With something with AEW last night, which I watched some of it. I'm gonna finish watching the rest tonight. But
yeah, man. Look at that racket. That's what I want. I want the tennis racket.
Ooh, look at that nice balloon. Nice colorful balloon.
This is for
the... always That's my mother's house.
Yeah, Jim Cornette asked me, like, where have you been while we've been doing all this? I think it was Midnight Express that he was talking about. He's like, where have you been? And he gives him the address, and he's like, well, whatever, over Kentucky. And he's like, you know what that is? He's like, that's my mom's house.
You took his
dog is back. Okay, Jack. Oh man, I haven't watched too much of Junkyard Dog, but the stuff I've seen just seems cool. And here we go. It's my match here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, yeah, this is like, you can see it's just not.
They're just rolling it out.
I want you to watch the stage as it rolls. Like, look.
Oh,
there goes.
Going to the barriers. Wow.
Ricky Moore, Rock and Roll Express, baby.
Yeah. We almost. It's funny that you picked this, because I almost picked this as one of them in an NWA match.
Oh, the new.
Yeah, they're still wrestling.
Yeah, they're still going at it.
Yeah, they're just champions within the last year.
Freebirds, baby.
10-time NWA Tag Team Champions, I believe.
Oh, I don't know.
No one's gonna break that.
From Bad Street. Michael Hayes, man, look at him. Look at him go. Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh man, one of the best tag teams.
Yeah, you want to watch these guys. You want to watch the heels work. This is why I picked this match. Like, look at those stairs, or like, I mean, this whole production is. Look at that smokiness, the
early WCW, that's for sure.
Dinginess.
That's what made it unique, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Freebirds.
They had little things come up that I don't know. Yeah, William Hayes. You can see him on. I think the last time we saw him was NXT in Your House. He was backstage when Gargano was hiding or something. I don't remember if when Gargano was coming out the house. I think he was William H. Hayes was there.
I don't remember that too much, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Pages is in the house.
Pages. Yeah, I can't see the comments.
She is applauding our effort to actually get on air.
Woo!
Here we go. The Freebirds. So this is actually it's supposed to be like capital punishment match, but they switched it to leather strap, and so there's 2 leather straps, one in each corner. And like they're gonna just grab it like randomly and go at each other with it. So they changed that match. There's a lot of changing things on the fly. It's like I just want you to pay attention, just watch like how these guys are interacting with the crowd and how they're actually telling a story in the ring. Oh, look at him go. It's called ring walk. Ring walk.
There's a lot of red and a lot of white.
Yep.
They're both wearing red and white.
Look at that. They're
very hairy.
Yeah, it's sweaty, hairy. This is a different kind of wrestler, ladies and gentlemen.
Got a mullet.
Yeah, they're just playing with the crowd. Look at like, I don't know if those guys are plants that are by the fence there, and
it seems like it just because it's not. Everybody would be up there, I think. If that was the case. So like if they weren't plants.
Rock and Roll Express. Whoop. And here, oh. Look at that selling though. Look at him selling it. He's like, how do I look? He's like, ow, don't touch me. I mean, you just the characters, you know, like it was more than just this unbridled anger.
Right.
He's like, screw that. And I also want you to pay attention to how they tag each other.
No, that's right. You were mentioning that last Sunday. Just...
Yep. It's the Irish whip, man. Whoop. He got him. Send one more. Clothesline. Whoop. Missed. Boom. Another close. It's just like the crowd is in this too. I mean, you can just hear them. They're into this. Mm-hmm. And it's like there's not a ton of moves, you know. There's not like, oh, we're gonna go from move to move to move, from spot to spot to spot.
Right.
Whoop! Flipped them right over.
Oh, okay, he's got a lot of.
There it is. Whoop! Oh, missed it. Just tackle him. He tackled him and grabbed his strap. And here the bad guys are getting strapped right now, and the audience is losing it. Look at that. Look at Hayes running. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Ah. I mean, look at the theatrics, man. It's like they're like these cowardly heels, cheating cowardly heels, kind of like prima donnas and like yeah. So there's not a lot of wrestling in this match.
I would be too if I had hair like that.
Yeah, you'd be running around.
I'd be a prima donna. I'm about running. I don't think that's going to change anything.
Well, what does Ricky Morton have there?
It's like
It's
a mullet, pretty much.
Mullet. Okay.
Yeah. He's had the same haircut for the last 35 years.
Ooh. But see, like even the Rock and Roll Express, they're cheating a little bit, too. They're
oh yeah.
But that's one thing I wanted to mention about utilizing like when I talk about telling a story or being ring aware. Wait, Robert Gibson's got the hold in there now. Whoop, nope. They're aware of what's happening in the ring. If they're too close to each other, or like they will tag, or they will help each other, or if they're at the bottom of the ring, they will roll into, or they will catch the ropes, and they just really, like, all the way throughout, they're aware of each other in the ring, and not all the time, of course, but
there we go.
Yeah, there's the tag. Yep, slapped. Yeah, see. How great is that, man? Have you seen that? Like within the last, like, I don't know, 15 years?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
So for me, this is like this is super exciting. Yeah, there they go again.
And that's funny because it involved Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, okay, never mind. I see.
But I don't think it was. I don't recall. I don't think it was them that did it. They just happened to be in the same match.
Well, they're the ones who did it, so they're the ones who are showing it.
So I wonder how many times they've done it. Like if it was it feels like one of their signature things.
I haven't watched them that much to know, but I just thought it was such a cool thing, and I think the Freebirds do it too in this match. So, whoop. And it's like there's not a lot of fancy spots. It's got that figure 4 leg lock. Oh shit! There we go, both of them. Boom. See, that is that.
Garvin just no sells.
How smart was that? How ring and wear was that though? Like, I mean, this is pageantry at its best, but how like?
Right. Well, that's all. I mean, the tag teams back in these days were.
Oh,
that's what they were. I mean, you had the Freebirds, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, Arn Anderson, and
Tully,
whoever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that! Boom, dance.
I guess I mean, you saw like Road Warriors back then. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put them in this this category with these guys.
Road Warriors were like the Goldberg of the tag teams. Oh.
Right. Which made sense.
Here they go. What are they gonna do? Oh, it's beautiful. Like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that little? It's like a totally different. Like the pace is different. Now
there ended up being a third Freebird. Do you recall who that was?
No.
Because they ended up actually creating the Freebird rule, which is the same rule that New Day
Let's find out.
Where they could have the titles and then any of the three. Just like kind of like Undisputed Era, they kind of go with the. It's not. I guess they should now have changed it as the New Day rule, but
the rule, the Fabulous Freebirds rule. There's a rule, Firebird rule.
Yep.
Yeah, during the career, during the Firebirds career, Freebirds, I can call them Firebirds. Freebirds' career in the NWA, they won several of its regional tag team championship. While holding the title, promoters added a sub-gimmick to the team, the Freebird rule, which allowed any two of the three members of the team to defend the title on any given night.
Yeah. Yeah. So they had the tag teams. They all had the tag teams.
The Midnight Express did it. The Russians did it. Demolition, Heavenly Bodies,
Yeah, Demolition.
the Wolfpack, the Flock.
Flock.
Yeah, Barry, Saturn, Raven, and Chris Canyon.
Okay, yeah.
Jersey Triad. Here's another Chris Canyon in there.
Huh.
Well, a lot of them. Everybody just about did it. The Band, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Eric Young, TNA in 2010. The New Day, the Wyatt Family. That's cool, man. That's cool to know. But this is just such a fun match.
Oh, it is.
It's like you have clearly defined heels, and look at that. He's begging for it. Oh. And it's like, I even during the Attitude Era, I didn't have too much fun watching tag teams. It's like when it was a tag team match, it just felt like they used that so like you could still get like The Rock and look at that, boom, they're just working together. But you know what I mean. So you get like a 3-man tag or 6-man tag, and which is like you get Rock on one side and Stone Cold. They're gonna fight at WrestleMania, so we're gonna put them on each side and we're gonna put them in tags and all these.
Right.
It just felt like
There's a lot of. Just like now, makeshift tag team. You know, Kane. He had a lot of tag team behind Big Show and Taker. Taker made sense, obviously. But or even Big Show. You could say Big Show. Big Show was with Kane. Big Show was with Jericho, The Miz. He has a lot of different just tag teams throughout his career. But Attitude Era tag team, yeah. They had a lot of tag teams though. They had a lot of everything really. A lot of factions, a lot of tag teams.
Yeah, they were still able to tell, to make it interesting, but like. This is just a different level, basically, is where I'm getting at.
Yeah. No, the tag teams in WCW, and especially early '90s, late '80s. That was just, yeah.
Yeah, and just watch Michael Hayes, just like, I think he's wearing eyeliner.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
But like his facial expressions are ridiculous. Oh, boom. Cut him off right there. That's how you cut off a baby. Give him an elbow. Look at him flying. That's about as intense as it got back then.
That headlock sure is tight. Sorry, reverse chin lock.
Hey, that's what they go to. You grab a headlock or a chin lock, and you just kind of let it build, let the audience build. Like, I mean, one thing I was noticing, I was trying to figure out like all the move sets that people have today in wrestling.
Nice.
And it's like there's just so many different moves.
Right.
And here we are, like, it was interesting just even listening to Ric Flair. Like, he had like 3 or 4 moves. Even he would admit to it. Just like, well, what else do you do? I mean, like kicks, elbows, some holds, and then you play. You play the story, man. It's like these guys are like, they're just going back and forth. You got the heels, So they're beating the crap out of Ricky Morton now. So they're just kind of working on him. Ricky Morton hasn't been able to tag.
But once he makes that tag,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Man, there's gonna be clothesline after clothesline after clothesline. That hot tag.
Yeah, the comeback, baby. So, this like there when they reverse something, that's a hope spot and they get cut off. Whoop. And then they're even openly talking about it. The announcers or the color commentary. They just toss them out. Like, this is funny too. They toss him out. They get the referee. And, it's like, this is the classic thing, though. Like, he's just complaining, he's bitching about it. His partner over there, and Ricky Morton is getting choked by Michael Hayes. And they're building...
Who was on commentary at this time, do you know?
Huh?
Do you know who was on commentary?
I think one of them was... what's his name? He was in WCW for a long time, and he's on NW or what was it, AEW right now?
Well, Shivani or Jim Ross?
I think Shivani. I don't know if Jim Ross is. There's someone else who's slower. I don't know who the second guy is, but I think Tony Schiavone is one of them.
Right. Yeah. Because I didn't think. I think Jim Ross was still not quite known yet.
Yeah, he was the interviewer, basically. He would interview people backstage.
Right.
He was kind of like Mean Gene back then. He was just getting started. Right. He was really young, Jim Ross, back then. Like 45. And they're still beating up on Ricky Morton.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Oh, look at that gut punch, though. Like, that's...
Crotch grab.
Oh.
The crotch grab.
Yeah, I think you know what happens there. Whoop. There's that.
It's a neat.
Is going to come back here. Yep. But they're not going to allow. Yep. He tagged. Whoop. He's not allowing him. So this is how they used to build heat. You just beat him up. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's how you make a, 18-minute, 20-minute match.
Yeah.
Without doing too much. I mean, I don't know.
But it's not like, I'm trying to, like, I'm not the greatest at this, and I will definitely get better the more wrestling I watch and the more I pay attention to what is actually happening in the ring. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Oh, nice reversal right there. Nice reversal. He's got a hope, but they're probably going to cut him off again. They're probably going to cut him off again.
Yeah, I think
nope. Here's the comeback. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoop, flip him. Oh, he's got a bump. Oh.
Do it again.
Oh, no, he's good.
Sleeper.
Nope. This is Ricky Morton. So they had a little bit of a comeback, but they cut him off.
We still need a break.
That's right. See, the crowd got excited. They let him build up a little bit. Like, nope. Whoop. Ricky Morton's going to spend a lot of time out. Ooh, DDT. That's back when DDTs actually had some weight to them. Oh. There goes Garvin. And this is one spot where it's like, oh shit. Whoop.
Tucking all rolling. Yep, there it is. Yep. There it is.
And...
See, that's the kind of roll up that you're okay with. I'm okay with a roll up like that.
Called it. Well, Jim is whoever else is in Jim. Maybe Jim Ross. I can't hear it. I say they got him. Right, yeah. They got him. They just whoop.
Yeah, maybe.
Michael.
That's the thing. I always felt like Gibson really didn't do too much ever. It was a lot of Morton.
Morton was kind of like the star of that tag team.
True.
Oh,
Shivani. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Jim Ross.
Yeah. So that was a one more trip to the
I like
past.
that. The thing is, like, once the matches are done, that's it. On to the next.
Yep. Yeah.
On to the next thing. They don't stand there and celebrate for uh, another 20
I think
minutes.
that's the term we coined it with the Jobber report exclusively, which is self masturbation. That's what we do here. We coin terms. But that was that was a little blast of the past. You got to see RoboCop, especially if, any of you cats out there who are fans of the movie. One and only time you ever saw RoboCop on a wrestling show, nonetheless.
I don't think we had another thing like that until maybe what, Terminator?
Well, Schwarzenegger was on there, but he wasn't.
Well, they actually, I think they had. Well,
Did it actually?
yeah, they had like the kind of robot people. I think back when not too long ago though. It was the last Terminator.
Oh,
I think they had something.
oh God, no.
Nothing like that. No.
Well, I'm just glad. See, you got to see the leg coming off. You got to see the like this.
Right.
This was like that whole segment was hanging on by a thread. Like, because you can see the cords there and stuff. Like one trip over a cord and it's over. Like imagine just RoboCop just toppling over and that's it. Like he can't get back up. And then of course like the cage was like open and the door was like. I mean, just it was corny as hell.
Those pipes, man. I was like, man, I hope Psycho Sid doesn't get too close to those pipes.
Oh, they had to. They really had to, because that cage was there, and I think Cornette was in the cage beforehand,
Okay.
and like you could just see that they're really trying to avoid. He'll grab everywhere else, but right in the middle there, where you
Right.
would be the first place you would grab if you're in a cage, like just
Right.
instinctively. But yeah, man, that was that's just that crazy time in wrestling history, and you get to see on the same card as Ric Flair, Sting, well, Luger. You could view Luger in any way you want. The Undertaker, like you were saying. Well, I don't know if Johnny Ace is.
No. Well, Johnny
He's known.
Laurinaitis. I
He's
mean,
known.
Bam Bam Bigelow, Cactus Jack. Uh, who else did I see on there? Brian Pillman.
It's just so interesting. Even when we had the previous one with when you had that uh, with
The Chamber.
the chamber, yes, where Abdullah the Butcher got electrocuted.
Right.
Even when you had that, it was like we had Cactus Jack, we had I think Stone Cold or Steve Austin was on that pay per view as well. I mean, there was a lot of stars that were in WCW. It was just pretty amazing.
And that's where I mean that's where it's they're coming from these territorial. And, and then if you're in territorial, you want to end up in NWA. If you're in NWA, that's when you get the WCW, and then go to WWF. And, if you don't go, then you're staying in WCW.
Yeah.
And, that's where the two brands. I mean, so you're going from 6-8 different companies to one company to two companies back to one company. That's pretty much been and then now now it's dispersed again, but not like it was back in the day. But
It'd be kind of exciting to have. It's just not kind of. It is damn fucking exciting to have NWA on our Naughty or Nice tonight. So
yeah, it's pretty much both matches are pretty much NWA, really. But yeah. So this is where I read my promo.
yes, this is your promo segment.
It's my promo segment. I was all setting up for Action. So this is my promo. You should be able to figure out who it is, but yeah.
So usually
Like
I even had the things made up too, by the way, for this, like, guess the promo segment, and boom, they're flashing and things. So I apologize for technical difficulties, but we are here.
With this promo, you can also watch this on YouTube, which I would definitely recommend if you want the authentic promo. Because, like I said, what I was also doing, I was like, I read it and I was like, man, I wonder how they said it. And so I looked it up and I was able to find it, and then I listened to it, and I was just like, man, goosebumps.
Oh yeah. Same with mine tonight, so I'm excited, man. I'm fucking excited. This is, guess that promo, Big D's promo, ladies and gentlemen. So in the comments, everybody that's here, if you want to guess this is your time to participate and have fun with us. So
I didn't really edit it, so I gotta kind of watch as I read, not to not to give it away. As with the name, they use their name quite often.
that's a tricky one for me too, but
yeah. But all right, here we go. So this is my promo, everybody. Every night we lay our heads down to dream, and that's when our minds really start to tick. We start remembering all these things, these horrible things, these travesties that have happened to us in our lives. But in our dreams, we are superheroes. In our dreams, we can fix everything. We dream of revenge. We dream of payback. Just like that man, just like that, we wake up, and then that's when reality starts to set in. That's when we go to the mirror and we look into it and remember that we are not superheroes and that we cannot fix everything. And so we bottle all this rage up inside of us and we go on living our dismal little lives as if nothing is wrong. But everything is wrong, and I plan on fixing that. You see, I used to have this mean old teacher, and this teacher, she used to look down upon me, and she went to great measures to make sure that I remembered that I was a piece of trash and that I would never amount to anything in my life. She believed that everything she read in a book was true and that everything I believed in was a lie. So I went up to her and I said, "Miss Teacher Lady, what is it about you that makes you think that you're so much better than me? That makes you think you're so much smarter than me? Is it because your mommy and daddy paid for you to go to some fancy school so that you could wave this diploma around all of us? So that you could look up and down, so you could look down upon children and force feed them propaganda?" Well, I say, nah. She looked at me and she said, "You are rotten. You stand for nothing," she said. "The first time that I ever looked inside of your eyes, I knew there was something inside of you. I knew that you were evil. But I'm proud to say that right now, somewhere that teacher lady is rotting inside of some retirement home, filled up with all of her life's regrets. But I stand in front of you here today as a conqueror, as a revolutionary, as the man of 1,000 truths. And I say, Miss Teacher Lady, look at me right now. I got the whole damn world in my hands. That is my payback. My ends justify my means."
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have waited a little bit. I apologize. I just jumped on that.
It's okay.
I got the whole world in my hands, gave it away. But that, so throughout that whole, I'm sorry. I need to let people play. I ruined that one.
It's all right. I just cut it. When you reposted it, just cut it.
Oh my
real
God.
Quick. That's okay.
I've learned now. I learned from that mistake.
Max Shaw wins. That's gonna be the impossible game when they. It's all right. It's gonna be put on cards anyways. So But
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Jeez. What an asshole. Wow.
I mean, I was considering to hold out the whole world in my hands, but I was like, I
Oh,
can't.
I was totally, so while you were saying that whole promo, I was thinking, I'm like, this sounds like something like maybe Jake the Snake might deliver. And I was like, who
Mm-hmm.
else outside of Jake the Snake? For a second, I thought Ultimate Warrior. I was like, no, no. Like, this may be possibly something Mankind would deliver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean that gives a lot of respect right there to Bray Wyatt right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Like, that's a beautiful promo. It's like, I feel that sometimes just not actually delivering it, just reading it is like, wow, dude,
Right.
that's
I mean, and
pretty
like I said,
powerful.
like I mean, I recommend instead of me reading it again and trying, because I mean, I pretty much kind of performed it the way the best I would do it. I would definitely recommend listening back on that and watching it because.
No, here's the thing, Big D. You got to perform it. Like,
Oh
even a
yeah,
little
I
bit.
don't know.
Like, I know you, like, you got to do it. Like, give me your best Bray Wyatt. Like, I think this is like the fun part of of this. Yep,
Mm.
ladies and gentlemen, Big D is gonna perform for us. This Bray Wyatt. Oh!
I can't on the other lights.
I can see the reflection in the glass in your glasses, dude. That was creepy.
Mm. No, I can't read. Hold on, take my glasses off. So you wouldn't
Ladies and gentlemen, the blind promo.
no. Oh man. All right.
Oh yeah.
Every night we lay our heads down to dream, and that's when our minds really start to tick. We start remembering all these things, these horrible things, these travesties that have happened to us in our lives. But in our dreams, we are superheroes. In our dreams, we can fix everything. We dream of revenge, we dream of payback. Just like that, man. Just like that, we wake up, and that's when reality really starts to set in. That's when we go to the mirror and we look into it and remember that we are not superheroes and that we cannot fix everything. And so we bottle this rage up inside of us, and we go on living our dismal little lives as if nothing is wrong. But everything is wrong, and I plan on fixing that. You see, I used to have this mean old teacher, and this teacher, she used to look down upon me, and she went to great measures to make sure that I remembered that I was a piece of trash and that I would never amount to anything in my life. She believed that everything she read in a book was true and that everything I believed in was a lie. So I went up to her and I said, Miss Teacher Lady, what is it about you that makes you think that you're so better than me? That makes you think you're so smarter than me? Is it because your mommy and daddy paid for you to go to some fancy school so you could wave this diploma around all of us? So that you could look up down children and force feed them propaganda? Well, I say, nah. She looked at me and she said, Bray Wyatt, you are rotten. You stand for nothing. She said, Bray Wyatt, the first time that I ever looked inside of your eyes, I knew there was something inside of you. I knew that you were evil. But I'm proud to say that right now, somewhere, that teacher lady is rotten inside of some retirement home filled up with all her life's regrets. But I, Bray Wyatt, stand in front of you, here today, as a conqueror, as a revolutionary, as the man of 1,000 truths. And I say, Miss Teacher Lady, look at me right now. I got the whole damn world in my hands. This is my payback. My ends justify my means.
Oh yeah.
Run.
That was beautiful.
That was so much better. That was so much better with the light off.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I was trying to look this way so I'm looking at you, but I kind of didn't quite have the angle.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait. Actually, I don't know because I know we're on opposite sides.
Yeah, we
But
are.
that's
Today is an opposite day. Today's everything upside down day. But I apologize for jumping in. Like I was like, I know. I was like, oh my god, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about you, Max. It's not about you.
nope. Nah.
Oh, that sounded like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right?
You're like,
Yeah, no,
I'm like, oh shit.
when I had to say it the first time, I was like, man, this looks like
You have
Austin.
no idea how much I held back from saying what.
What? Well, here's the thing, though. That's funny. If you go and watch it, that's what they did. Like, this was the era of. I mean, this was 2014. This is one of his first, like first promos that he did on Raw. And they wutted him about halfway through the whole thing almost, and then all of a sudden, they got a hold they got hold of him, and then they started like it's almost like when you get to like the national anthem, you get to like the end of the song and everybody starts clapping and cheering. Like when he got towards the end of that, they were just like all behind him. And then by the time he said he got the whole damn so when he said he got the whole damn world in his hands, he stopped for like 5 seconds. And then they all started singing. He's got the whole and like you just let him sing. And he just basked in his glory. And poor Keith Lee, because Keith Lee can't do that right now. But Bray Wyatt did, and yeah. So that's why I definitely recommend like watching that. And I mean, it's only like 3 minutes. But yeah, that promo was awesome.
Yeah, it's a great promo.
That might have been. I mean, that could have easily been the promo that just like maybe that's why. Maybe that's like when I just like, okay, this guy, yes, yes, I am with this guy as long as he's talking on the mic, and that's the thing. Like, and now you think of Bray Wyatt now, and it's like, man, that's why I want to see him so much because he did do promos and. Like, yeah, he still does with the Firefly Funhouse, but that's why you want to see more of the Firefly Funhouse because he's talking. But the cult, like this Bray Wyatt, his promos, I mean, there's just every time he spoke, everybody just listened, and yeah. So I mean, it's yeah. Here we are, over 6 years later, and he still has. The world in his hands, really.
That was a great promo, man.
Yeah, that was fun. I got goosebumps saying it the second time.
See, I told you, man. So this is just a part of it. You got to deliver it.
Right.
So
right. I had to get my like kind of like swamp people voice. Well,
got a little Stone Cold in there.
Yeah, that was nah.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Loved it.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Thanks for making me do it. I don't know if I'm not kidding it, but yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Like so this was 6 years ago, and it was like that someone had commented on that, and just like, no idea why Bray isn't the top heel in the company. Yeah, like okay, so at this time he had already had matches. Okay, so this wasn't quite his first debut, but he had. But it's like, yeah, man, just to be able to come up to the main roster and just go right to Kane, Shield, Danny Bryan. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, he's definitely top talker that's not just pissed off all the time.
Right. I mean, yeah, but I haven't gotten goosebumps from many people on promos. And when you do, I mean, that's when you know it's like, man. Woo.
Yeah, I hope I do my promo justice now that you did that. It's like shit.
I just thought it was funny that you're like, oh, I just wanted to say what, and that's what they were doing. during the beginning of his promo until they actually until the assholes leaned out.
Tony
And,
T. Tony T.
You know,
What?
Tony T. What?
Tony T's in the house.
What?
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 That'd be the annoying what. I'd be like, what?
What?
You can what with what?
What?
What? Tony T's whatting us now. We're in trouble. Oh,
Thanks for joining
yeah,
us,
thank
Tracy.
you. Yeah.
I can't see you, but thanks for coming. Actually, I could if I. There we go. What's up, Tony T?
We gotta. Did you just burp?
No, I was.
Oh, you what me? You what? You what me? You what me? As you were drinking, you wanted me. What the hell?
I remember when I was a kid, and I was talking to a teacher, I think, and she said what, and I was like, don't what me. And then that was the last time she talked to me. But,
Tony T's asking.
I can tell. It depends on the situation.
Don't want me, bitch. How old were you? 5?
No, that doesn't count. I was actually in college.
Oh. I was like, well, that's even. I understand that more, because at that point you were at, you.
Right. It wasn't Stone Cold influence. No.
Big D, you heard it here first. Big D started what way before Stone Cold.
Way before Stone Cold.
Stone Cold wasn't even born. Stone Cold was like 5 feet tall, just trying to try out for his JV football team.
I started with what when I was writing John 3:16.
Oh, that's right. That's when you had really long, flowy hair.
Oh, good. Yeah.
We did. Yeah, we don't want to get too far off on this because, yeah, I could have some. I'm known to say stupid shit, so I'm gonna slow down on this.
He's trying not to be the naughty.
No. So Tony T's asking, who is naughty and who is nice? Well, this week, Tony, so far my match hasn't really been naughty. It has been pretty nice. So I don't know if Big D, from his pick, I haven't watched it.
Well, to be honest, there really aren't. I mean, I really wanted to go the NWA route, and to be honest, there are not too many naughty or bad. These, especially the recent NWAs. I don't know about the past, but they're really no. So this is NWA Power. And this was a weekly, and we're still not sure if it's coming back or not. Stone Cold was just a pebble in Big Dan's. What?
Stone Cold was just a pebble in Big Dan's oyster.
It's not my oyster. Jeez. It's her oyster.
Not my oyster.
I don't have an oyster. Mama said I don't have oyster. Anyway.
Sorry, this is the foreign thing.
So
I know the reference,
yes.
But anyway, please.
So we're still not sure yet if NWA's Power is coming back or not. They did lose a few people. So at this time, this is NWA Power. This is actually episode 1
with 3 R's.
Right. Yeah, 3 R's. Right off the bat, you're having the NWA World Heavyweight Championship match on the first episode, and it's so NWA has always kind of really treasured their titles. It was like an actual huge thing to actually have these titles, and they weren't really meant to be worn necessarily. You know, a lot of people carried the belt around. They weren't really necessarily big in size. I mean, that doesn't really say anything about the titles or anything, but so like they nicknamed this title the 10 pounds of gold, which apparently it was 10 pounds of gold that was put into the belt. I don't know. That seems like a lot. It's a heavy belt, and they are heavyweight. So, so at this time, Nick Aldis, Nick Aldis. I mean, you saw it. I mean, you might have seen him in TNA. He had a really big, nice run in TNA. I believe he was in WWE for a little bit, but that's where I remember Nick Aldis was on TNA. And so this match, there's the link down in the comments, but this is on NWA. You can go to NWA on YouTube. You can go to their playlist. They have a whole playlist of all the episodes in NWA Powerrr. It's like 26 episodes, and this is the first one. I wanted to play it from the beginning to play the intro. I figured we turn the volume up a little bit so that you can hear it, because it really sets the tone of. This is all last year. I think it was like September of 2019.
Yeah, it's 2019
episode. And so you're watching it, but it's like immediately you're gone back into the early 90s, like just the visual, just the and then we get into the visual of the song, the commentators, the guys, doing the interviews, their little microphones, the long just the long handle, whatever, the little microphone, Jim Cornette on commentary. By the end of the second episode, I believe he was gone. Or so it was like within the first month, he got in trouble. He said something that he wasn't supposed to say. And he ended up resigning, but he got fired. Billy Corgan, lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins, he is the owner of NWA, who bought NWA and restarted it. So, yeah. That's someone that had a passion and love for wrestling and was able to actually buy a company, and obviously, like when nobody else wanted to, it seemed like. But yeah. So I really wanted to. I could watch all these episodes. So then when COVID happened, they kind of Another thing too with the NWA, they do like 4 or 5 episodes within like a weekend. It's in Georgia. They do it in the same place. And they do like 4 or 5 episodes at a time.
Cool.
They record it and then they'll release it. So like these are all like recorded for the most part.
So they were recorded live.
Yeah. But they actually had pay-per-views, and they would actually be in one was in somewhere up north. I'm not sure exactly where, but that was like it was on pay-per-view, and but yeah, there's a lot of really cool things. There's no entrance music until the pay-per-views.
That's old school.
That's when they had entrance music. The rest is just they come out. And it's just one side. The audience is only on one side of the ring.
So like WWE now.
Right. Well, pretty much. Yeah. So it just brings you back. I mean, the commentary. All the guys are all like wearing their suits and their dress jackets and stuff like that. Kind of like you on Sunday. But yeah. So.
That's gonna be me.
But yeah, so I figured we could.
You want to play it? So we have it in the description below. By the way, we have the link to the NWA official YouTube channel and to that specific video, which is the Powerrr pay-per-view, NWA Powerrr with 3 R's, episode 1. So it is in our description. Click it, and oh yeah, you're gonna have to open it in a new window. All right, so I have it on.
Yeah, I'm not. So if you have it turned up a little bit, I'm not going to turn mine up.
Oh, you want me to turn it up a little bit? I have a 14-second countdown here.
Yep. Let me just like and so we'll start. Yeah, we can just start this in 3, 2, 1. So this would actually come on like a half hour before the release, and then there's like an actual countdown.
Boom!
And
There we go. Oh yeah, this is into the, what is it?
Fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you, but yeah, that's all we're gonna play though. That is definitely copyright. Into the fire. There's Jim Cornette.
No, it's actually their first pay-per-view. Was Into the Fire.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's Nick Aldis
Yep.
there. That belt. And there's his opponent tonight, Mr. Tony Storm, who I didn't know. It's Tim Storm. I wrote that down.
Yep. Yep.
Tim Storm. Oh wow! So why did I say
Eli Drake.
Oh, wow.
James Storm.
James Storm, which we've seen before. Colt Cabana was there.
The Wild Cards. Oh. Josephus.
Josephus. That's actually an empty arena match that they kind of quickly showed there. But yeah, just old school. And then here's the fans.
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, well, like, how many fans are there?
Probably a couple hundred, maybe.
There's your Jim Cornette.
50. Yeah, I'd probably say like 400 maybe. But yeah, they kind of tell you a little history about, Georgia wrestling.
Ric Flair and the Working Man.
So after Jim Cornette had gone, Stu Bennett, aka Wade Barrett, came in as commentary, who is now on NXT. And then a couple wrestlers throughout this have now moved on from AEW. Some went, or NWA, some went to AEW, which kind of has that WCW connection, kind of, pretty much. Yeah, and then you get David Marquez. That's the guy who does the interviews, and he's just old school, and it's just so fun to watch. It's just like you go back in time. But yeah. He's just gonna cut a promo here, but we can go up to time. And just look at that belt. That belt looks really, really nice.
It is. It's a decent belt.
Yeah.
It says World's Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I love that they say world.
Mm-hmm.
They add that. They add that us, because it's just like
they get from Australia to Mexico, down to USA.
But yeah, so we can go up to, and I know we've talked about possibly watching an episode of this at some point, perhaps.
Oh yeah, I'd love to watch NWA.
So each episode's only an hour long. And the best thing about it is it's on YouTube. That's where it is. It's not meant to be it's not on YouTube because someone else put it on YouTube. It's just it debuts on YouTube, and
His main distribution channel is YouTube.
yep, and it's there anytime that you want. So
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome for all of us, for all the jobbers to sit down and watch an NWA pay-per-view, or just a show. Well, what's
Right.
the timestamp?
So 39:30.
Okay, so 39 minutes. 39:30.
Oh wait, I think I updated it actually
20
afterwards.
something.
So my
39:45.
35.
39:45. Okay, I'm there, baby.
So I mean, you already got Tim Storm in the ring. They have it written out. Make all this the C stands for champion. Tim Storm, NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
10 pounds of gold on the line. Tim Storm is a former NWA champion.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So at this time, Tim Storm has kind of had his couple chances at this title. So the stipulation for this match is if Nick Aldis loses. So technically, the title of this is Tim Storm versus Nick Aldis 3. So this is actually the third match that they've had for the title. Storm has lost obviously both of them. But he doesn't want to give up. He wants that title. Stipulation is if Nick Aldis loses, he cannot have a rematch as long as I don't think it might have been forever, or it was just as long as Nick Aldis has the title.
You mean as long as Tim Storm has the title? Or Tim Storm can't challenge him again?
Right.
Gotcha,
Yeah. Tim Storm. But I think it might have been he can't at all go after that 10 pounds of gold.
Oh man.
So yeah, so it's almost like a career kind of match.
And we know how those end.
Right.
With a better offer.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right. I don't know. I might have to run to the bathroom in between these. But I'm ready when you're ready. So we are at 39 minutes and 45 seconds.
All right. And we can start in 3, 2, 1.
Nick Aldis versus Tim Storm. And Tim Storm, look at him. Tim Storm is about 67 years old. Give or take 80.
And yes, there's the Orange Santa. He became a huge thing. He was always there in the crowd. You can find him on, I believe, like Twitter and all that as Orange Santa.
That's a seat to have.
There's actually a couple people in the stands.
I like how his trunks say perfect.
There's guys do a podcast on here on YouTube, and they're actually in the crowd, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, like.
So they kind of got like a first-hand look of, because they do an NWA podcast, strictly NWA, and so they're able to get a nice hands-on.
I mean, does anybody else get that that his trunks say perfect package?
Perfect package.
This is like, I remember old school, man. Just watching. I think it was in NWA it was literally set up just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair. Oh yeah. Got Dusty.
Right. and again, like you constantly almost have to remind yourself that this is 2019. You're not going to see too much high flying, suicide diving, and
was some. There's something new here. Respect for the referee. Holy shit! All right, this is like NWA's. Like Big D is telling me about it. I keep telling him I'm gonna watch it, but this is like literally NWA's chance to impress me. It's that lockup. They always talk about how important that lockup is. The first lockup. Come on. How old is Tim Storm right now?
I'm not too sure. He's got to be in his late 50s or so. He's been around. He's been around a time or two.
Look at that. They're really.
Just really cool. It was like I said, you had James Storm, who, I remember James Storm from TNA, teaming up with Robert Roode. Colt Cabana is in here. Aaron, what's his last name? Aaron, I can't think, but Damian Sandow. He's in this NWA at this time. Rock and Roll Express is still around.
I saw them in. I saw some stills of them in the NWA. Rock and Roll Express. Whoa! Boom! Tackle.
Later on in this, so they have seasons, kind of like it's like the first season ends like after 10 episodes or something like that. But eventually, later on in the time, Scott Steiner shows up.
Ooh. My freaks and my peaks.
You get the rough counting.
Yeah. Are you okay? You okay? Is your mouth still there? Yeah, I'm really paying attention to the ref right now. I'm just like, okay, let's see. Are you counting, ref? Nope, he's not. Well, I saw that ref in WWE.
Well, I think that might be Hebner's son.
Sort of looks like him.
I was seeing that when I was watching. Just by looks.
Let's check it.
The cool thing is like when they come out for the interviews and stuff like that, they really engage with the crowd, and they can hear the crowd can hear them.
Oh, nice elbow drop. Two, boom. We almost had him. Yeah, that might be, is it Brian Hebner?
Maybe.
I'm now with NWA. Yeah. Brian Hebner. Nick Aldis is already... I wasn't, like, too impressed. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the ring right now. Like, they have that headlock, or reverse chin lock.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is a little more old school, but that is not the view I want to see. There we go. Zoom that in, please, away from anywhere. It's like 5 degrees to the left. There's a good view. Oh,
it's the perfect package. Come on.
Now I'm going to make everybody keep looking at his perfect package. I dare you not to look at it. What's all this is valet or whatever girlfriend's name.
So that's Camille.
Camille.
Yeah, she is the what did he call her?
Ooh, nice.
I can't recall.
Whoa.
But yeah, she doesn't talk. Yeah.
Oh. She just beats everyone up. Ooh. Leg drop. Storm's looking at the audience. Now he's looking at the audience that's not there on the other side. Difference in cardio. They're talking about their difference in cardio.
Woo!
Oh, small package. Buy the perfect package.
That was a perfect small package.
I bet you haven't heard that too many times. That's a perfect small package.
Woo!
Oh, he's going for that figure 4.
There you go.
Oh, his age is showing a little bit. He's got some back problems. He's
There
got
we
it right in
go.
the middle of the ring, man. That's it. Figure 4. Figure 4. Figure 4.5. Although with Mr. Storm, it's figure 5. No, figure 7 actually. Who knows? It could even be figure 8. Like, who knows? Who knows these things?
Well, Charlotte does the figure 8.
Nah, I was alluding to all the other members that are in this combination. Boom! Look at little baby Hebner. Baby Hebner. I respect him more. I'm a fan of his. I don't even know him. I'm a fan of his just because of Earl Hebner. Baby Hebner. Baby Hebner. I love when people respect the referees. That makes a much more interesting match. Oh, dude, he took that bump like smart.
Mm-hmm.
And the balding spot is shining a light in my eye. Perfect Storm. It's interesting that the Storm comes out of his butt.
Right.
I just don't think it's a good idea to be naming your trunks. Although the play on words is just, it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, he almost,
Two.
he almost didn't make it.
I think he definitely landed on the side of his leg.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's got to have some back issues, man. He must. And he's gonna go back in the third rope.
Nope.
Okay, good job. Good. Oh.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. I think he fixed it. That little backdrop, he's fixed it. Whatever was wrong with his back, he fixed it with a backdrop. Is that moonlight flip if you miss?
Maybe. Ooh.
Oh. That was what would you call that? An elbow drop? Second rope elbow drop into his
Yeah.
He is 55 years old and his back is 89 or 107. Oh.
Oh. Going with the cloverleaf. Texas cloverleaf.
See, I would call that the perfect storm right there. Didn't Lance Storm have the perfect storm? Because that would have been perfect.
What? I'm not sure. But, yeah, wouldn't make sense. But.
Oh, he sat into it, man. Tony Storm is not going to hold on too long. No, he's got it locked in. He's going to pass out.
Oh, National Treasure. Okay, that's what Nick Aldis's nickname was.
Yeah, that's what it says on his ass. That's the National Treasure.
Yeah. It's the National Treasure.
The perfect package going against the National Treasure. Oh, he's got the ropes. Hey. He's got the ropes. He's
Sorry,
giving us some
Nicolas
hope.
Cage.
He's giving us some hope. I just call him Mr. Storm, just out of respect. Oh. Oh, are we going to see a power? No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn. Hey, no. Baby Hebner. There we go. That's it. That's how it's done. That's how you do it right there. Except now they cheer for that. Back in the day, people in the 70s, 80s, people used to boo that because that wasn't fair.
There's the perfect storm.
No, he kicks out. He kicks out.
I believe that was the perfect storm.
I was going to say, Baby Hebner better not pull an Earl Hebner and just get bounce out of that ring like a freaking... like a little bouncy ball. Yet. Just boom, boom, boom. No. See, Baby Hebner works out. That's a picture in his Twitter. The first picture you see in his account is him at the gym.
Is it
yeah. Really? That's like one thing I don't care about is if my ref works out. But if they do... Oh, he's climbing.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of like NFL referees. You know which ones work out and which ones don't.
Like Ed Hockley. Damn, that... Like...
Shirts don't fit.
Yeah, he wears definitely tighter shirts. And I think people bounce off of him.
Yeah, don't run into him.
Yeah, don't. It's... Oh. Well, what's her name again? Camille. Camille's about to kick that perfect package into perfect small package? I don't know. Not all of them are winners. Most of them are not. Oh, that's why she was... Oh, dude, she took that. Are they... Oh, damn. She take that on the floor? She just got clotheslined on the floor. Holy smokes.
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Yes, she did.
Here comes Mr. Storm. He's working the crowd up. He's going to reverse that. Yep. Whoop. Oh. Perfect small package. 2, 3. Oh, no. Storm will never fight again. And still, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. The National Treasure. Yo, mama. Oof.
I think he nicknamed her the best kept secret or something like that. What was it? Now it's really gonna bother me.
Well, it's definitely some sort of a secret because nobody knew it. Oof. Dude, like she took that. Oh my god, dude, she went straight in the floor. That's not. Are those pads? Did she land on some pads?
No. If it is, it's very, very thin.
Because that was shiny, man. That looked like just like straight up like laminate flooring, maybe. I don't know.
It's so sad. Oh, you feel bad for him.
Oh, I do. I kind of do, and I haven't even watched their storyline. He lost 3 times in a row. You gave it a good shot, old timer. You gave it a good shot. Oh man, his back is messed up though. Yeah. These are real tears, people. These are real tears. Oh, is he gonna? Nope.
No, that's what he does. Is all.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna. Oh, we gotta do a little interview.
He goes over and gets an interview.
10 pounds of gold himself. Congratulations, champion. Oh, somebody pissed. I want to see her beat his ass right now.
No, you don't see. Eventually she does get in the ring and wrestle, but you're talking 6-7 months later. Like,
oh, see, there's like, yeah. So Aldis is a baby face, no? Or is that?
He's kind of a little bit both.
He kind of looks like a jackass. I mean, right. Like acting wise, like, you know what he looks like? He looks like Maverick Like real size Maverick. Like wrestling size.
Right. Well, it's kind of funny because Drake Maverick and him were together in TNA.
Yeah, they could have been brothers.
He was Nick Aldis was Nigel McGuinness, and Drake Maverick was Sparky Spark.
Sparky Spark.
Spark. I can't.
Oh, I'm just waiting for Camille to clothesline his ass. And that is it. That is the World's Championship match. World's Championship title match. And there we go. Boom.
So,
Into the fire. Dock in. That's right. That's it, folks.
so we don't get in trouble.
This is Big D. I think he's singing the tune. He's actually na-na-na-na-na-ing the tune.
But yeah, no, NWA Power was really. I wasn't really when I started watching that. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was sort of like, oh, well, we're gonna. This is happening this week. We're gonna start watching this on. I don't know. I think it was like Wednesdays or Thursdays or Tuesdays. I think it was Tuesdays. And started watching it and got hooked.
Well, it definitely is definitely a little more old school. So.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Like I said, it was 1 hour. It's an hour long.
Well, there's that. Like I wish even
6-7 matches in an hour. Yeah,
it's good. It's quick, man. It's like sometimes you got these matches. You're watching WWE, and you're like, dude, I need to take a nap. Like they get longer and longer.
Old school wrestling things. Like they have the Crockett Cup tournament, which is a big tournament. It was like each round, like you had 3 minutes, 3 rounds, or it might have been just like 5 minutes. You had 5 minutes to beat somebody to win the match. If not, it was a draw. So you had 5 minutes, and it was just like, but with the NWA style, like it's not. I mean, I guess it depends on the character, but it's not going to be usually a quick, like pound them kind of match. Like there's still like, you got your submissions and your stuff like that. But most of the matches, I mean, they're not that long, but they fit a lot into each match. I mean, even though that was a really good match. I mean, it was a nice standard match. But that's all I got. But yeah, so that was the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship match between Nick Aldis and Tim Storm.
Not Tony Storm, Tim Storm.
Not Tony. I just realized Tony Storm. She's in NXT.
I was gonna say she is far from the perfect package.
Maybe.
I didn't even realize it, but then I was taken by technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's funny. That's right. Oh man. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, that was cool. We're definitely gonna sit down and watch some NWA. For sure. As our pay-per-view, because like WWE just seems like just more. I feel like we just watched the pay-per-view, and it's like it's Hell in a Cell.
It's like something like NWA, and like when Corona happened and all that. That was just like, oh no, like that's just one thing that you just felt so bad for it, just because it was just gone. It was just gone, and like, and these guys, like, it's not, these guys they're an NWA, but NWA is kind of like a stepping stone to other places. So it's like, once they stop, it's like they gotta go somewhere. So like I said, a couple of these wrestlers went on to AEW and are there now. So unfortunately, they're not in NWA. But anyway.
Well, that was pretty fun, man. It was kind of like watching. I think if you do wrestling right, I guess like you don't have to have big moves. You don't have to have ridiculous spots. I think we both tried to showcase that today, really, with both of our matches, and they were both nice matches. So there's no naughty shit tonight. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to have, spot after spot. And, like, I understand WWE's push for that sports entertainment. Because it's really, a lot of that is very much like, hey, we're going to showcase we're top athletes, and that's great. But then you end up missing, like, little things. You end up missing, like, the psychology of a match. Like, I don't know. I feel like old school, like, yeah, we talked about this. We've beaten this dead horse. But not that these are athletes, so it's great. But it's good to see something, another product outside of WWE. It really is. And AEW, AEW to me is WWE light. Like, as far as from what I've seen, and that's like, okay, maybe. But then again, I don't know, man. I'm full of shit, too. Like, what the hell?
I'll digress. But, I just watched, last night I watched NXT, and then I watched the AEW. I didn't watch it all just because it was getting late. But, a couple of them, like, one match that I saw, it was good. That was good, and I expected it to be, because it was like they were like one of the guys or two guys actually that I didn't mind watching when I was watching AEW. And it's just like, it was a decent match.
Yeah, I was watching that brawl at the stadium.
It's night and day, in a sense, to WWE. And like, there's a storyline right now in AEW that is really personal. And it's a direct aim to WWE and just the whole wrestling for, not wrestling, but entertaining. And like, it's just, yeah. So it's being more of a forefront.
Maybe I do need to check it out more. I just watched that stadium one.
Just recently, a couple of weeks ago on AEW, there's guys in the back watching a match on the TV in the back. And someone came and was like, no, it was Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy comes by and was just like, oh no, and like adjust their bodies so that they're like standing sideways and watching TV like they always do for WWF and WWE. Like, whenever you see people watching TV on the back, like they're standing a certain way and just looking at the TV from the side. And well, yeah, they purposely came back and moved these guys. Like, oh no, you gotta watch the match like this. And it was just like, yeah. So it's getting pretty, it's getting personal. So it might bloom into a bigger deal of AEW versus WWE.
Oh, so, man, like
that might be what they need, kind of thing. Just
I hope so. I hope so. Like, what if they're working together, or they're like, yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, no way. No way.
I would create something like when we talked about WCW, but like I'm digressing here a lot, but
pretend. That's what we do.
Yeah, we job. We're jobbery. We talk a lot. But thank you for the match, man. That was pretty cool. NWA.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're not. We still got your promo.
Yeah, this is it. This is the what I was staying up late writing down and just kind of paying attention to it. You might be able to tell it, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into it. I will read it first normally, and then we'll try to take our stabs at it. So, Pages and Tony T in the house. Although I'm not sure if Pages is going to figure it out at all. All right, so here we go. Guess that promo from Max Jaw. Let me relate a little story to you, so maybe you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from. Once upon a time, there was a little rabbit hopping down the trail, and he looks onto the roadway, and a snake had been crushed by a car, nearly dead, but not quite. And the rabbit hopped out, and he looked down at the snake, and he says, "Snake, I know you're hurt badly, and I'm gonna take you back to my den and help you, and I'm gonna nurse you back to health." The snake said, "Oh no, you can't do that. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. You can't do that." "No, but I want to make you my friend, Mr. Snake." So he did. He carried that snake back to his den, put him in his den, and slowly but surely he did nurse him back to health, just like the rabbit said he would. And one day the rabbit went out for more food and water for the snake. He came back. The snake was gone. He turned around, and there was the snake in front of him. And the snake said, "Mr. Rabbit, I'm gonna eat you." And the rabbit said, "Oh no, I'm your friend." And the snake said, "In the very beginning, I told you I was a snake. And you, Ultimate Warrior, have to be the biggest, dumbest rabbit I've ever seen." Already, you're so much kinder than I was.
So I'm thinking.
We need a little song.
Right away, of course. I mean, Jake the Snake seems like the go-to, but I'm gonna say, is it Macho Man?
No.
Oh,
No.
so I'm trying to think of who was feuding with Warrior. The Hogan?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Mm.
Your initial reaction.
Oh, really? So it is Jake the
It
Snake?
is Jake the Snake.
Oh. Did he feud with
Yeah.
Warrior?
He played with Warrior. He toyed with Warrior.
Did he poison him with this? Did he have a snake bite him?
I don't know if he had a snake bite him, but he messed with him like with his head, and Warrior was always doing what Jake wanted him to do, and then he finally threw him in the room full of snakes.
Oh.
Yeah, he was he messed with Warrior. He played Warrior, like he played those mind games with Warrior, and Warrior was like a little kid. He was just like, "Warrior's
Right.
strong. I go anywhere. I beat anybody." Like, oh my god. And Jake's like, "Here, go into this room." And then he fucking locks the door, and there's a whole bunch of snakes.
Okay. Huh.
Oh, but it's like I'm not gonna do this promo any justice. But I wrote down like when he whispers, when he chuckles. I've capitalized like whole sentences when he yells, and he gets really quiet, you know. So I will
Right.
definitely.
Well, he had that voice.
Yeah.
Like, it just was being just. I mean, I never knew why, but.
He was calm though.
Yeah.
He was calm. Like Jake the Snake was calm.
Oh yeah, like a snake is until he's ready to strike. Yeah.
That was it, dude. Just I was watching that, and I'm like, just every time I keep replaying, and it's he just like when you listen to him, he just seems so secure and so sure, you know, like so just
Mhm.
Like like you don't know, like he's playing a character, but he's more than just playing a character. Like this is like real deal, you know. So I'm gonna attempt to do it justice, but I won't. So I might not even sound like Jake the Snake, but I'm gonna try because I remember it was like until 3 a.m. I was like just going over this. I might just deliver it my way, but whatever. All right, are we ready for this?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh hell yeah.
All right.
What?
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. All right.
Okay.
Let me relate a little story to you, so maybe you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from. Once upon a time, there was a little rabbit hopping down the trail, and he looks onto the roadway, and a snake had been crushed by a car, nearly dead, but not quite. And the rabbit hopped out, and he looked down at the snake, and he says, "Snake, I know you're hurt badly, and I'm gonna take you back to my den and help you, and I'm gonna nurse you back to health." The snake said, "Oh no, you can't do that. I'm a snake. I'm a snake, you can't do that." "No, but I want to make you my friend, Mr. Snake." So he did. He carried that snake back to his den, put him in his den, and slowly but surely he did nurse him back to health, just like the rabbit said he would. And one day, the rabbit went out for more food and water for the snake. He came back. The snake was gone. He turned around, and there was the snake in front of him, and the snake said, "Mr. Rabbit, I'm gonna eat you." And the rabbit said, "Oh no, I'm your friend." And the snake said, "In the very beginning, I told you I was a snake. And you, Ultimate Warrior, have to be the biggest, dumbest rabbit I've ever seen." That was not nearly even close. Yeah. This is so much different trying to deliver it. Oh my god.
I know. Wow. It's all easy like to do the Well, like when you get like good promos, it's hard to because like we don't wanna lock them up.
No. But that's that.
But that was good.
I like when he was like, no, you can't do that. I'm a snake. And then he goes, "I'm a snake. You can't do that." You're like, damn, dude. I'm yet to hear somebody just lower their voice. Well, not yet, but
Right.
I'm always expecting something else.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. And we always we can mention the same people, or at least I mean definitely with like Bray Wyatt. Like, we had that's cool that we had Bray Wyatt and Jake the Snake. Just because the way that
we both had stories, man. They both had told stories.
right. And Jake the Snake, his was in the bat like backstage kind of And Braves was like right in the ring, and but then they were still able to, I'm sure, capture. I'm sure Jake was able to capture. Everybody just listened to what he said because first of all, he sometimes spoke so low you couldn't understand what he was saying. But yeah, just his delivery.
Yeah, I did not lower my voice in some of the parts where I should have, but that's whatever. We keep moving on, baby.
Yeah. No.
Yep, that was it, man.
I have to listen to that after.
Yeah, just the one. It's Jake Snake on the Ultimate Warrior. I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's clips on YouTube of it.
Yeah, I found him right away.
Yep. It's like a red background.
Yeah, from like 91 or
Yeah.
something. Jake Roberts deceived, so often
Yep.
order.
Yeah, go check it out, guys. So yeah, thank you again for well, not again because we haven't thanked you yet, but now we're thanking you again because we already did. For watching Naughty and Nice. We're out of our allotted time due to some pretty major technical difficulties. Stone Cold was gonna get Stone Cold at the beginning. Oh no. Pages and pathways. Judge me not. What? Maybe the raspiness of it. Oh. Pages is wetting us.
What?
We've been wetted twice today.
What?
Yeah. I don't. Do you know who Jake the Snake Roberts is? Pages. I'll show her that. I have heard the name. Yeah. He talks like this and he gets really quiet. I'm a snake. You can't do that. You're like, oh yeah.
You can't see him as anything else. Like I really want to look and see like what his other throughout his career, what his other gimmicks were and stuff.
Oh, he had a cowboy. He had a cowboy hat. He was Jake Roberts in
I've never looked.
I forget where he was at. Was he?
I've always known him as Jake. Oh, probably. Seems like everybody was. It makes sense though because that was the premier. Cool. Maybe Giant wasn't, but who knows?
Checking out Jake the Snake and Andy's promo is going to be a fun trip for anybody. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, I was looking at the transcripts of Bray Wyatt. There was a post. It had every single one of his promos. I'm like, no, I can't be going through all that. I mean, that's just a lot. But I did. I read about 12 of them or so. I was just like, man. It was like half the time, like you couldn't necessarily tell who he was talking about. That's how. But yeah, it's just like those are stories.
It's just a book, man.
And just the imageries and the poet. It was like poetry.
It is like that's one thing when you realize, like when you write them down, it's like as crazy as poetry sounds. Especially in wrestling, those guys were fucking poets, dude.
Yeah. I mean, like when I was there, I'm like, man. I think I was like, man, like these guys, they're really going to enjoy this just on the fact that this is a great poem.
Yeah, I mean, same with this one. It's like when you were reading that, I was like, that's Jake the Snake, because it's just like I don't know if anybody who tells stories like that, and it's like, oh, just Bray Wyatt, holy shit,
right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, 23 years apart.
Wow, but great stuff, man. It's good segments, good promo segments. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We had some interesting matches in our RoboCop and NWA, and it's like,
that was a nice
departure.
Nice to be different.
Oh, thank you, Pages.
Feels good to be different.
Oh yeah, and I'm spent, man. I'm ready. Like I don't know if you want to take us out, but like I still have to go eat. So I had a rough day.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's down over here somewhere. I'm on the wrong side today. I'm not used to being over here.
You're on the left.
Yeah. Let's smash that like button. Be sure to turn your notifications on, and so you know when we're live next time. We'll be live on YouTube the Sunday. We got Hell in the Cell.
We got Saturday, the predictions too.
Yep, we'll be doing predictions on Saturday. But yeah. And then there is a link in the. You want to talk about that real quick?
Uh,
the link that has been added to
oh,
the job
yeah,
report.
it's in our description. We have some merch. We got some shirts. We got the Enhancement Talent Jobber Report, Enhancement Talent shirts and hoodies. We know that you love jobbers, because you wouldn't be at the
Yes.
Jobber Report if you didn't like jobbers. And so you are the Enhancement Talent, and we have perfect shirts for you, perfect hoodies. There's some even shirts that are pointing down, Enhancement Talent pointing down. There's some commotion going on here. I hope you can't hear it. But yes, we have shirts, and there's a link for our merch. Support us. Wear something unique. Yeah, we got some cool stuff, man. We got a lot more cool merch coming out. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So yeah, super excited, and it's now Christmas is coming up, so provide the world with a lot more jobbers that we need on during the holidays.
We need more jobbers. That's our next shirt.
Yeah.
We need more jobbers.
Yes. We'll just hashtag that. But yeah, so that's new, and we're just gonna keep coming at you guys, and So, and again, follow us on Twitter at Jobber Report, and you can hit us up with comments on there, and So thank you again for joining us this evening, and we will see you guys next time. I'm Big D. This is Max Jaw, wherever he is now. And we are the Jobber Report. And definitely. Later, everybody.
Boom, we're out.